Hey guys, how's it going? We are in the vegetable garden today, always accompanied by Freya. The plan for today, I've got a big plan, is to remove all of the berries that are in this bed. We're gonna get rid of them. I just don't have room to grow them. If I had unlimited space, I would grow them. They've been fabulous, but I just don't have enough space to be able to grow them. And then the other plan is to get these bricks pulled up, and we're going to make another raised bed in this area. So let me turn the camera around, show you guys the plan for the entire day. As you guys know, you walk into the vegetable garden, and I've got this swoop right here, which it's been fabulous, but it is just way too deep. I can't get to the things in the back, and honestly, like, it's so low to the ground, and I've got all these bricks that slugs and like pincher bugs find anything I plant in there and just destroy it, so it's just not worth it anymore. So we're going to take all of these bricks up, and I'm going to build a bed that matches these two beds right here. And it's going to be tall, so it'll come up to about there. I think it's going to go 4 like this. This one's 3, this one's 4, and we're going to do 4 here. So it'll be 4 tall, and then it's going to go over, and then it's going to come straight down just past this to, I think I made a mark. So it's going to go to right here. So it'll go right here, just like this. This will be the corner. And then I can still put a terracotta pot right here in front of the bed. And so it's going to be a little bit skinnier here, and then it's going to be nice and deep there. It's actually going to be just as deep as that section is right there. So good size planting space, and I'll actually be able to use it. It'll be totally usable, which will be really, really nice to be able to have that. And like I said, it'll be just like this one here, same color. This is the herb cornucopia green, which is, you know, the door and the flower beds and this bed here. And we're not going to touch this bed. I like this one being low because this is where I'm going to grow tomatoes and things. But when we go to paint this one that's here, I will finish touching up this one. Because when I painted this one, it was really funny. It was, you know, middle of the growing season, and there was stuff growing here, so I couldn't reach all of it. So we'll finish painting this one, do a little touch up there, and then do a little touch up right there, and get everything squared away. So we'll build that bed, and then we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna remove. I tripped myself. A little lasso. We're going to come over this way, and we're going to remove all of the berries that are in this bed. So I have 3 different berries. I have blackberries and raspberries in here. This is a raspberry right here called Fall Gold. And of course, you know, it's growing, and it's been so delicious. Absolutely one of my favorite berries. And I'm not somebody who enjoys fruit at all, but this berry is so delicious. I made Janie try it when she came over, and she was like, I love this berry, but I just don't have the room for it. I have got one bed, and it does produce a lot, but it doesn't produce enough, and I'd rather grow vegetables that we actually will eat in this bed. So these are going to come out, and then this is a blackberry. This is bushel-berry baby cakes right here, and then there's another one in there that I think might be dead. There's another one right there. I planted 3 plants in here, and it was obviously, you know, not the like brightest choice on my end, but it is what it is. And so I'm going to pull all these berries out. They are just going to go into the garbage. I am not going to worry about finding them a home or anything like that. They have to go. And then I'm going to top up with soil, and I'm going to try to make sure I get all the runners out, because I don't want more berries popping up in this bed. So if you have unlimited space, I highly recommend growing Fall Gold. That's this like super big one right here. The best berry I've ever eaten in my entire life, and I don't like berries at all. It is just so sweet, and the color on it's really pretty. They are so delicious. I've never like tasted berries like that. They do have thorns, but it's not like super thorny. I mean, like, you can see like I'm rubbing my hand up against it, and like there's thorns on there, but they're kind of stubby and short, so it's not like one that like has like wicked thorns like blackberry bushes where it just grabs you the entire time, but it definitely does have thorns on it. So that's something to also think about. Like, I mean, you can see it kind of like reaches into the walkway, makes it a little hard, especially during the growing season, to come back here. And the chickens can't see out because this is the chicken run. And so I just want something that's a little more like low growing, that just like looks better and that produces more that we can actually use. The berries are fabulous. Like I said, if I had endless supply of room, I would be having like 50 feet of these things because they are so good. This little section just produces enough that I can come out every single day during the growing season, and I can have like a small little treat. but it's not enough. So I either want all of it or I want none of it, and I'm choosing to go with none of it. And when we move and we have unlimited acreage, I will be growing these again. So let's head to Home Depot really quick. We're gonna go get all of the wood, and I'm probably gonna get distracted because I'm sure there's plants there. So we're gonna go get wood from Home Depot really quick, and then we're gonna tear this down and we're gonna start building our new vegetable bed. Also, look at this garlic. Is that not so exciting? It's looking so good. I should probably be able to harvest this in like 2 months time. Usually we don't harvest garlic until like July, but our garlic is never this big, like anywhere near this time at all. So this is really, really exciting how big it is. I mean, like, this is like basically full grown garlic. I wonder, what does it look like down below? Oh, I planted them deep enough I can't see yet. I'm sure that there are heads already starting to form. Oh, so exciting. I love garlic. Garlic is one of my favorites, and it would be so cool if I was able to use this early on in the season to be able to grow another crop of something else. So that's looking fabulous. The onions are growing. They're still very, very small, but still growing nonetheless. So that's exciting. And then look at oregano, thyme, all looking really good. I've got some daffodils right there. I've got some tulips over here that are looking sad, pathetic. And then we have a lime tree right there. We're gonna get a bunch of these 2x6s. They're $6.72 a piece, and we're gonna get a ton of them. I don't know how many we're getting. Brent is here. And he is gonna do all of this, all the math, because we know how much I love math. And then we're gonna get a couple 2x4s and some edging, and he's gonna load this up, and I think I'm gonna go to the plant section out that way. Bye. They started getting all of their plants in. They got some hydrangeas, pansies, alyssum, all of the things. There's some calla lilies right there. Oh, this is so exciting. Ooh, look at this jasmine is blooming. How pretty. It smells so good too. How much is it? That's $36. It's a pretty big plant. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, they started bringing all their veggies in too. Look, they've got veggies being set up already. Is that not crazy? Tomatoes are already here in California. You can get your eggplants, rosemary, mint, peppers, all of the things. Okay, we made it. The car is full. This is why we need a truck or a trailer. We are back home. It sounds like there might be a storm coming. I see blue skies that way, but behind me, gray skies. So we'll see how much of this we actually get done. But I'm going to be removing all of the brick here, and I've got a shovel, and I think I'm gonna try to shovel some of this out. Brent is unloading the car right now, and we're just gonna go for it. So let's see what happens today. Okay, we essentially have this all flattened out. I've removed all of the bricks. It is getting so windy, and I have my little, my inspectors need to know everything that's happening. But I've got it kind of dug out. You guys can't really see, but But I just tripped in this hole right here. Fabulous. Let's fill that back in. So essentially the bed is going to come down, over, come back around. It'll be L-shaped, and then it'll just kind of come to an end there. And that way there's plenty enough walkway this way, and then we can kind of walk around, and then it's kind of like got a little cutout. It was feeling a little too claustrophobic, so basically we're just getting rid of this small section. So yes, we are getting rid of some planting space, but most of the bed that was here was unusable anyways because I couldn't reach the very back of it. So this is gonna make it so it's a usable size, and it's gonna make it so it's a height that's like so much more enjoyable. I think we're gonna build it in place and then paint it. This might be the wrong idea. I don't know. Brent's gonna build it. I'm gonna get the berries gone. So he's gonna work on this, and I'm gonna set up a tripod and remove these berries now really quickly. And this is all of the lumber that we got too. So a ton of lumber, and I think it was like under $150, like just shy. But we do have all of the screws that we need and all of the bracing. So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty cheap because we already have a lot of the stuff that we already need. So it'd probably be a little bit more if you needed the screws and everything, but about $150-ish for everything that we have to be able to build a really big bed. Okay, well, one project done. We got all of the berries pulled from it, and I'm probably going to end up fighting berries in this bed for the next 17 years because I don't know if I got all the roots. I tried to like dig around in there and get all of them, but we'll see what happened. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not that worried about it, honestly. I'll just pull them as they come up. So I think before I fill this up with any more soil, I need to come in and paint all of this, but that is going to be for a different day because we have a storm coming. It's dark clouds up above, and the wind is coming in pretty quick, and we're supposed to get rain in about an hour, so it's not the best time to be dealing with paint. So we will paint this at a different day once the bed over there gets painted. Brent is just kind of building it, and he's building it so it's attached to the chicken coop over there, and it kind of is going to come out, and then he's going to brace it underneath with some of the bricks. He's just trying to make sure everything kind of gets like somewhat level. And he's going to come out and then just build that L-shaped bed, and it'll be attached to the chicken coop. And no, we're not professionals, we're home gardeners. Doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. No. Doesn't matter that it's touching the ground. No. Do we care if it rots in 4 or 5 years? No. This is the way we're doing it. How's it going?
Stop. So much pressure.
It's looking good. It's really exciting. So you guys can see it's taking shape. Obviously, you know, I'm making him work. Slave labor, right? So this is pretty much what it's going to look like. And we are talking about, I mean, you guys can see we've removed the fence, and I think we're going to remove the gate. You can run, but you can't hide, buddy. And we're going to remove this fence also once the tulips are done blooming. And then we're going to take the grape out, and I have an idea for what type of fence I would like to put in here. So I think we're going to go a little bit of a different route. We're we're gonna do something a little bit nicer with like 2x4s, and I will show you guys that at a later date. But I think the picket is gonna come out and we're gonna go a different route. It's really, really pretty. It ties into the espalier over there. And then I think that we're gonna find a different arch that's not this cattle panel one. This was just scrap pieces, and I do catch myself on some of these throughout the growing season, and so I think it'd be best if we got something that wasn't cattle panel. It would be different if maybe I had cut it so it was like right up against this and there wasn't this giant piece hanging out, and like same thing on here. If this was like a little bit closer, it might be better, but this side is bigger than this side. This side's much shorter, so it's not perfect, but it worked for a couple years. So just know that this is all going to get a rework, and this is starting to look really, really good. But I did just feel a drop on my face, so rain is about to happen. Okay, we ran out of wood. Not we, Brent ran out of wood. It's almost done. We are 2 boards shy. And then the cap pieces, which we knew we wouldn't have enough for the cap pieces because we were driving the CRV, and there's no way that would have all fit in the CRV. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you guys what we actually got done in the garden today, because it's feeling good. It's feeling like stuff is happening. So you'll come in to the veggie garden and you'll be greeted by the garden bed there, and then we'll put a end cap there. We'll cap the pieces on the corners like how that one's capped. You can see the ends right there, so you won't see the ends of the piece of wood, so those will all be hidden. But you're gonna come in, and then I'm gonna do a terracotta pot right here, and we've got the beautiful arch right here. You come in and it's just gonna be veggies in here, garlic, even more veggies, and you guys can actually see, so this is all silver wire, and we ended up painting the chicken wire on here black to make it disappear. It's just super dusty, but you can see there's the original color of the wire and there's the painted wire. And the girls, we can actually see them now. It's looking better. This is going to be full of veggies, and I'm going to not top it off until I paint, like I said. And I'm also going to wait to see if any more berries pop up, because I don't think I got all of the roots out of here. So if any of them pop up, I can easily just pull them, and I don't want to do it before I put good lofty soil in there. The soil that's in there is pretty lofty, but I just want to wait, which is fine because I don't have anything to put in there anyways. And then I've got the berries in the trash can there. So that is gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It has been a very eventful day here, and it is so cold. There's a storm coming, so I'm gonna go inside now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one when we finish this project, if we finish it this week. Whatever. Bye, guys. Okay, I guess that's not where the video is gonna end, so here's an update on it. Brent, I had to go back to the store to get a couple pieces of wood this morning. He got those all done, and now he is putting on the like top piece. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in, like you can see he's got a couple bricks under there. We're gonna make sure that it stays level, and we'll shore it up underneath. I don't know why. This is just the way we're doing it. So I think today's goal is to get this top finished, and then we have a few other things to do. So I will show you guys once we get the whole top done. Okay, of course the chickens are here, but look, we got it done. All that's left now is the edging and to paint, but that's obviously going to be for a different day. But it looks so good, and this is so exciting. I cannot believe that we have this done. This was kind of like not the plan, but I was like, hey, how do you feel about building a garden bed? And he was like, whatever you want. So we got it done. It looks so good. We just have to shore up the bottom a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna try to put it on some like bricks and stuff, so that way the wood's not just touching the ground. I don't want to like have it, you know, rot in just a couple years. So we're gonna throw some of these bricks underneath it just to like give it so it's got some space from the ground, and that should be all good to go. So now when you come in the veggie garden, we have 4 beds done, and then I can put a terracotta pot here, and then we will be putting in a new fence, but I'm gonna go a different route with the fence. I'm not gonna do the picket fence anymore, and then we are gonna be getting rid of all of the like bricks right here. And then we have 1 more bed to build, but I don't know if that's even gonna happen this year because we have to do the fence. But I would like another bed to go straight down to here. So it'll probably just, you know, it'll be taller because this one's only 3, and I like them at the 4 boards tall. It just is, it feels a little bit nicer. Like it comes up to a little past my knee, which is really nice. I don't have to like bend down a whole lot. And so we'll have it be 4 tall, so it'll be taller than that one, but it'll run the span of the fence here. And then that way I can have, like, you know, the lime tree tucked in right here, and then a nice long bed, and I'll be able to grow all the things that I want to grow. All right, you guys, that is officially going to be it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I cannot wait now to get it painted and get the bed filled. It's going to be marvelous when it's all done. I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.